Hello and welcome to Moorhead Stadium for tonight's live stream of the game between the Cleveland Indians and the Caney Creek Panthers. Both come into this game Cleveland and Caney Creek both come into this game playing their last game of the regular season and what'll be their final game of the season with no playoff implications on the line. In this one, Cleveland is 2-7 overall, 1-6 in district, and Caney Creek is 1-8 overall, 0-7 in district, 8-5A play. And again, both are coming from a mega 9-team district that's produced two undefeated teams at the top in College Station and Magnolia West, who are both 9-0 and will be playing each other for the district title here and the top seed from this district overall. While we don't have playoff considerations here tonight, both of these teams will be going all out to make sure they end their season on a high note. And of course, the seniors are going to want to give everything to win their last game and what will be for a lot of them the last competitive game they play, period. So plenty to play for when you consider all of that, and the fact that both teams will have players, especially among their seniors, that have been together since they were little kids. So tonight, the last run out with their buddies, so they're going to want to make this count. We look forward to bringing you this game. It should be a very entertaining game between these two, just letting it all go here tonight, leaving it all on the field. We're a little over 28 minutes from kickoff, and we'll come back to you a little bit closer to that moment. And Cleveland just headed into their visitor locker room. Caney Creek still on the field going through warm-ups. There were some pregame festivities on the Caney Creek side with a lot of the students and their parents being honored here before the game. A neat thing to see. Again, just pristine conditions here at Moorhead. Beautiful fall night here. Perfect conditions for football. Hardly any wind, just cool temperatures. Absolutely ideal setting for a football game. And the sun just set behind the Conroe High School campus here. And again, just going to be a lovely night for football. We will come back to you closer to kickoff. And again, we have the Cleveland Indians against the Caney Creek Panthers here tonight, and we look forward to having you with us tonight to enjoy this game. And momentarily, we'll go to some district videos as we run our sponsor logos and also our safety and UIL and bus driver videos. And then we'll have on-field announcements of the cheer teams, good sportsmanship, moment of reflection, school songs, followed by a little bit more field time as we get ready for the teams to run out again. Just over 26 minutes from kickoff. We'll see you back here momentarily as we near getting the ball up and starting to play some football here tonight.
Should an emergency occur, instructions will be provided through public address system. Public safety personnel dispersed through the stadium may also provide instructions to fans. It is important for people to remain calm and follow through the instructions. If there is a total loss of power, please stay seated and school district staff will provide further directions. Under special circumstances for safety purposes, fans may be required to evacuate the stadium. Should this occur, please follow the directions provided through the public address system and leave in a calm, orderly fashion through the nearest gate. Should a weather event develop, information and warnings will be provided through the stadium public address system. After an event would cause you to leave the stadium, you would be readmitted to the stadium once it's safe. To report a public safety issue, please inform a CISD police officer or school official. Lastly, please remember, if you see something, say something.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's game. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the UIL. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players and students have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve excellence. We also ask that as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, trainers, cheerleaders, dancers, and musicians have put forth. Cheer them on, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of their hard work. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. The game officials have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike any of those players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. Enjoy the game. Looking to make a difference in the lives of Conroe ISD students? Each day, CISD transports approximately 35,000 students from home to school and back again. CISD also transports thousands of more students to field trips, athletic events, and academic competitions. Become a bus driver today and make a positive impact in your community by being the first and last face a child sees each day. Apply today at conroeisd.net.
Hello and welcome back to Moorhead Stadium for our live shots of the field here tonight. Teams have gone to the locker room, except Caney Creek still out here working a little bit. Cleveland went to the locker room a few minutes ago. We're going to start on-field introductions with the cheer teams here in a couple of minutes. My name is Jeremy McGrail, and thrilled to have you all here on this Conroe ISD live stream of Caney Creek Panthers against the Cleveland Indians here tonight. 8-5A action, last game of the season for both of these teams, so again, we should see a lot of really great effort on both sides. They look to close on the highest note possible and just go into their off seasons on a high note here. Again, this district extremely competitive with two 9-0 teams sitting atop the standings in College Station and Magnolia West. Those two will do battle elsewhere here this weekend to settle the district title. And again, we are just over 21 minutes from kicking the ball off here tonight. Again, perfect weather here at Moorhead Stadium here tonight. Again, momentarily we'll take you all to the on-field introductions as we get closer and closer to kickoff here tonight. Once again, my name is Jeremy McGrail, and we look forward to enjoying your company here on this live stream. And once again, you're on our social media channels, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow us at Conroe ISD Athletics, at Conroe ISD Sports. All those likes, follows, and subscribes help our channels grow, help people find us when they're searching on the internet, and just increase the exposure that we're able to give our student athletes here in this district across the board, both on the football field, the cheer teams, the bands as well, half times. All of that helps. And we appreciate your support and that of all of our sponsors, of course. Again, just over 20 minutes from kick, we will see you as the teams get closer to their run out and we line up for the national anthems. Get ready to put the ball down and kick this one off here tonight.
2. Mike check. Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Buddy Moorhead Stadium in beautiful Conroe, Texas, for tonight's high school football game between the Indians of Cleveland High School and your Caney Creek Panthers. Tonight, we would like to recognize the Cleveland High School 2021-22 varsity cheerleaders. They are freshman Mariana Hernandez, sophomore Mackenzie Calfee, sophomore Brooklyn McDuffie, sophomore and two-time All-American cheerleader Edith Miranda, sophomore Lana Purdue, sophomore Mia Tello, sophomore Kale Wood, junior two-time All-American cheerleader Embry Banda, junior Serenity Christian, junior Sophia Hernandez, junior Allie Lee, junior Gina Whitehead, senior and All-American cheerleader Kinsey Allen, senior two-time All-American cheerleader and varsity stunt captain Angel Perez, junior varsity co-captain Melanie Garcia, junior two-time All-American cheerleader and varsity captain Hannah Clark, and the Indian cheerleader of the week is Edith Miranda. And now, for your Caney Creek High School 2021-22 varsity cheerleaders. The 2021-22 Caney Creek High School Co-Ed Varsity Cheer Squad recently competed at the UCA Camp Championships, where they won Game Day Champion, Mascot Game Day Champions, Mascot Leadership Award, Team Leadership Award, First Place Sideline, First Place Cheer, Second Place Rally Routine, Top Banana, Jump Off Champion, Mascot Jump Off Champion, 4 Pennant Forward Awards, 10 All-American Cheerleader Awards, 3 All-American Mascots, and 10 seniors received UCA Future Staff Invites. They are currently ranked 4th in the state for co-ed UIL Spirit. And they are freshman Brianna Garza, sophomore Jalen Bruce, sophomore Annalisa Chapa, sophomore UCA All-American Cam Newgate, junior UCA All-American Sebastian Flores, junior Brianna Garcia, junior UCA All-American Kelly Lequez, junior staff, J.C. Burgess. Senior UCA future staff, Yarley Flores. Senior UCA All-American and UCA future staff, Crystal Slater. Senior UCA future staff, Zitlali Hermiartes. Senior UCA All-American and UCA future staff, Petey Panther. Sophomore co-captain, Kaylee Davis. Sophomore co-captain, Mackenzie Sparta. Senior captain, UCA All-American and UCA future staff, Paris Duguay. They are coached by Jalen Jackson, Christine Zimmer, and Jomar Colley. And at this time at midfield, we will have our Good Sportsmanship League gift exchange. Representing Caney Creek from the band is Maria Segala and Maria Pacina. Color guard Matthew Moxham and cheer Natalie Silva. The Panther football team and Coach Hyman would like to wish a very happy birthday to the Caney Creek High School AP, Miss B. English. Happy birthday, Miss English. At this time, fans, if you would please stand for a moment of reflection. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, the bands will now perform their school songs, starting with the Cleveland High School Band, followed by the Mighty Panther Band from Caney Creek High School.
One, two, three, four.
over 40 years, Wood Forest National Bank has proudly supported the youth and schools of this great community. Our bank has grown through the years, and Montgomery County is our home. With over 30 convenient branch locations right here in Montgomery County, we are your community bank. Next time you're in the area, stop by and say hi. But for now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Hi, it's Donnie Buckaloo from Buckaloo Chevrolet, home of the Better Buy. Buckaloo Chevrolet is here to help you with all your transportation needs. Your experience can be touchless. You can do your paperwork at home instead of coming to our dealership. Plus, we'd be happy to deliver your vehicle to you. And remember, at Buckaloo Chevrolet, our prices are real. We only advertise rebates you qualify for. Visit us in Conroe or shop BuckalooChevrolet.com. See you soon.
It's a better buy at Buckaloo.
What if everyone could heal like a pro? As the official healthcare provider for the Houston Texans, we use our experience to treat every patient with the same elite level of care. Studying the human body at its peak to better treat it when it's not. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Or just looking for a place for good, reliable service? Go with the name you know. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. The Gullo family has been serving the Conroe Woodlands area since 1970. So the next time you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or just need service, do yourself a favor and go see Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford. Or log on anytime at GulloAuto.com. Gullo, let's drive.
It's not enough to be the leader in robotic-assisted procedures if we're not by your side for every step of your recovery, guiding you back to what makes you, you. Because it's not enough to replace your knee if we're not getting you to the moments that can't be replaced. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Welcome to Moorhead Stadium. The Caney Creek Panthers making their way onto the field. Cleveland Indians lined up on the opposite side, getting ready to run out here themselves. Tonight is for the seniors on both of these teams trying to close out their year on a high note here. 8-5A action live from Moorhead Stadium. I'm Jeremy McGrail. We'll have a kickoff here in just over 3 minutes after we get both teams out onto the field, line up, do the national anthems, and we'll be ready to kick the football game off as the Caney Creek players kneel in prayer down in the end zone. Cleveland readies in their tunnel to run out on the far side. In absolutely perfect conditions for football here tonight. Thank you for joining us. And again, we will be back for the opening kick once we do the national anthem here momentarily. Cleveland now running out on their side. Officials on the midfield line. ROTC in the end zone ready to march down. We will pay our respects and be right back for kickoff.
At this time, fans, we ask that you please rise as we honor America and all of those who protect it. With a presentation of the colors by the Caney Creek High School Junior ROTC Color Guard members. And the members for tonight's game are U.S. Flag, Cadet Lieutenant Junior Zoe Dixon, Texas Flag, Cadet Chief Petty Officer Select Alyssa Ward, Right Rifle, Cadet Ensign Todd Blavitt, Left Rifle Cadet Chief Petty Officer Select Caney Walters. The playing of our national anthem will be by the Mighty Panther Band, and I ask that you please join me in standing until the colors have exited the field.
The Caney Creek Panther Band taking us through the national anthem. Now the officials making their way out to the middle of the field, do the coin toss so we can figure out who is getting the ball first here tonight between Caney Creek and Cleveland. Caney Creek in their red jerseys, black pants, gold helmets. Cleveland far sideline coming in, white jerseys, gray pants, white helmets. Captains make their way out.
Caney Creek has won the toss and will receive. Good luck, fellas.
And as indicated by the head official, Caney Creek winning the toss and electing to receive the opening kick. So we'll have Cleveland put the ball down and kick us off here to get us started tonight.
Number 2, Devontae Robertson. Number 23, Johnny Harris Hines. And number 78, Francisco Molina. Captains for your Panthers this evening. Number 4, Marcelino Zuniga. Number 18, Cooper Mullen. Number 30, Brandon Lewis. And number 43, Tristan Brown.
Placing the ball down for Cleveland, Pedro Sanchez, sophomore. Kicker, John Milo, deep man for Caney Creek. It's going to be popped up short. Fair caught. It's a good starting field position for Caney Creek. That was fielded by number 6, Caleb Bissau, senior wide receiver on this Caney Creek team. With that, the Panther offense ready to get to work here tonight. Be on the 38-yard line where they spot that ball. Rowdy Sebastian on that throw. Couldn't quite connect with the receiver there. Nearly picked off by Cleveland. Good coverage on that one. Like the Indian defender nearest to that, Donald Robertson, number 8, on that pass breakup. Run up the middle for Caney Creek. Minimal gain there. On the carry, John Arnold, sophomore. Bring up a 3rd and 8 situation here for the Panthers. First drive of the ball game here, winning the opening toss. The 3 receivers in the game for Caney Creek. Sebastian, little half roll left. Looking down the field. Couldn't quite make the connection. That'll fall incomplete, bring up a 4th down.
Sebastian's pass intended for number 2, John Milo, falls incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down.
It's John Milo back to punt for the Panthers. Does a good job getting that away, fielded cleanly by Cleveland.
Milo's punt is returned by number 8, Donald Robertson.
Number 8, Donald Robertson, fielding that punt.
Stop number 18, Cooper Mullen, and number 81.
And we'll get our first look at the Cleveland Indian offense here tonight as they make their way out onto the field and huddle up. Ball will be placed right on the 30-yard line for Cleveland. 11 minutes and 9 seconds in the first quarter after that opening drive stalled from Caney Creek. Handoff up the middle. Johnny Harris hides on the carry, number 23. Tyler Spencer in at quarterback, number 1 for Cleveland. Gain of 2. Caney Creek defense all over that play, stacking that up in the backfield for a big loss. That was Devontae Robertson receiving that snap for Cleveland, but just a host of Panther defenders all over that play. Great defense.
Number 50, Jordan Mines, and 41, Clayton Red, leading the charge for the Panthers.
Now with Spencer on the pass attempt falling incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 13, so the Caney Creek defense answering the bell themselves, holding Cleveland to a 3-and-out. Good job by the Panther defense. John Milo is going to go back deep to receive the punt. That punt cleanly fielded by Milo, so good starting field position again for Caney Creek here. Be about the 45-yard line. Sebastian in the offense to try and go back to work here. Put a drive together. And Sebastian, one of the senior captains on this team, you know he has to be pumped up for this game tonight, his last as a Panther. Split back shotgun formation for Caney Creek here. Direct handoff up the middle. Be a nice positive play for the Panthers.
Coming up making a stop, number 2, Devontae Robertson. 3-yard gain for Milo. That'll bring up second down.
John Milo on the carry for Caney Creek. We'll see a lot of him tonight, of course. Saw Caney Creek play Galena Park way back in early September, I believe it was. Since the Panthers started their run through their marathon of a mega district in 8-5A, I hadn't seen them since. So Milo making a nice cut around the left side there. Really good run. Be close to a first down, but just short by a couple yards. Good run, though. He was looking for space around that left side, wanted to break it into the open field, nearly did. Still gets a good positive run. These are the situations that Caney Creek's going to want to try and stay in tonight. Just manageable third downs. Try and stay ahead of the chains as much as possible. Give themselves a chance to keep things moving chain-wise. Split back shotgun here. Tight receiver set for Caney Creek, 2 receivers. Again, Sebastian pulls that one, but has a Cleveland defender immediately in his face. Flag comes down at the end of that play. Have to see what that's about.
Applying the pressure, number 22, Tyrek Cannon.
That was number 22, Tyrek Cannon, a junior for Cleveland, the man that was all over Sebastian there as soon as he pulled that ball. We'll see if Caney Creek gets a break with this call here. Would be a first down, of course, if it goes their way. But instead, they're going to call it against Caney Creek, intentional grounding. Again, not much Sebastian could do about that. And the defender on both of his legs pretty much immediately on that play. So that'll bring up a loss of down as well, unfortunately, for Caney Creek. So that'll be 4th and long. So Caney Creek be on for their second punt of the night. John Milo back out. The all-around contributor on this Caney Creek team, doing a little bit of everything except selling the nachos. He can probably do that too. Good punt. Really good punt. If it'll just settle down, and it does. That'd be marked at the 12-yard line, so outstanding result for Milo and Caney Creek on that punt. Pin Cleveland way back here on this drive. Second possession of the game for Cleveland. Caney Creek defense held the Indians to a punt on their first possession, 3 and out. Defense is in control here early in this one. Cleveland's going to have to pick that one up because it was behind the quarterback, at least it looked like from this angle, and the officials obviously didn't blow that dead, so it was a fumble that was picked up, and running back attempted to advance that, just a little flare pass out of the backfield. It was number 23, Johnny Harris-Hines, the intended receiver there, making a heads-up play to scoop that ball up off the turf after the pass from junior quarterback Tyler Spencer. Loss of 3 for Cleveland. 2nd and 13 on the down and distance. A little bit of razzle-dazzle. So they got all the different pieces moving in the backfield. Nice positive play for Cleveland on that one. That was number 5, Christian Duncantel. Senior. Actually watched Cleveland run that play in the pregame and thought it had a neat design to it, where you've got basically a starburst action out of the backfield with all the different players involved taking off in different directions like they have the ball. Nice play to catch the defense off guard. A chance for Caney Creek to bow up here on 3rd and 3. Prevent Cleveland from generating a first down. Be run up the middle. Going to be popped. Showing speed in the open field. Once again, Christian Duncantel on the carry. Long gain. Well into Caney Creek territory on that one.
Number 5, Christian Duncantel with the carry.
It's a nicely executed run from Cleveland there to pop that one out into space. Panther last line of defense doing a good job preventing that from turning into a touchdown, so they still have a chance to keep Cleveland off the scoreboard thanks to that effort. 6:23 and counting here in the first quarter tonight. No score yet. 2 receiver formation for the Indians. Zone read action from quarterback Spencer. He gets around the right side and he's going to have more. He'll have another first down. Flag comes in at the very end of that. Could be a horse collar or a face mask.
Number 4, Marcelino.
Obviously, neither of which are positive developments for Caney Creek, but we'll get the signal here. Be half the distance from the end of the run if so. And it is going to be a horse collar, so that'll move the ball inside the Caney Creek 10. Place it right about the 11-yard line. Or make that 6-yard line rather, sorry. Fake handoff. Gonna push forward. Maybe a gain of a yard. That's number 2, Devontae Robertson, that was on the carry there. And Cleveland doing an interesting thing with their offense while they rotate who takes the snap between Robertson and Spencer, depending on the play call. We saw Duncantel also take a direct snap on the razzle-dazzle play earlier on this drive. Another hand up the middle. Cleveland going to work, trying to establish their physicality early in this one. Number 6, Jameer Martin on that carry. He's a junior.
Coming up, Clayton Red and Brandon Lewis of the Panthers.
Again, big test for the Panther defense here to try and bow up. Again, not make it easy for Cleveland to punch it into the end zone here. Anything can happen. See a lot of fumbles at this part of the field. Again, more razzle-dazzle. Cleveland's going to walk in for our first touchdown of the night. There is a flag, though. False start on the offense, so that'll take the points off. Again, Cleveland had what they wanted on that play, but they committed a foul, so the ball will be moved back 5 yards, back to the 6-yard line. Again, more life for the Caney Creek defense here. They've got some space to work with. It is 3rd down and 6 now. 3rd and the end zone. End zone is the line to gain here. Again, razzle-dazzle backfield action from Cleveland. Going to be stopped by Caney Creek. Good job by the defender.
Number 5, Christian Duncantel with the carry. Coming up and wrapping him up, number 43.
It's number 5, Duncantel on the carry for Cleveland. Again, well stopped by the Panther defense. Bring up a 4th down and 6. This will be just a huge play for Caney Creek here to bow up. Just prevent any points. Again, the offense staying out for Cleveland. See what they dial up here from the shotgun formation. 2 receivers. Going to throw a fade route. Receiver loses his man. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. Cleveland's going to get the first points of the night.
Pass is complete to number 2, Devontae Robertson.
Number 2, Devontae Robertson on that touchdown reception. Again, Spencer just dropping back and putting a lot of air under that throw so that Robertson could use his skills to go up and high point the football, which he did well. Looks like Cleveland going to go for 2 here. Loaded backfield. Again, they're razzle-dazzle and they'll make it. They will push it across for 2. So with that, the score will be Cleveland 8, Caney Creek 0. 3:49 to go in the first quarter. And on that 2-point carry, Johnny Harris Hines, senior.
Conroe ISD would like to thank our anchor partners for their support. Buckaloo Chevrolet, Wood Forest National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Gullo Auto Group.
And putting the ball down for Cleveland, Pedro Sanchez, a sophomore. Kicker for the Indians after that touchdown drive by Cleveland. Had to go 88 yards for that score. They started on their own 12. Impressive drive by Cleveland. Pop up on the kick. It's cleanly fielded there by Caney Creek. So once again, they'll start good field position. Number 6, Caleb Bissau, senior receiver on that catch. So Rowdy Sebastian, the Panther offense, back out onto the field, trying to get something going this time. 3 receivers here to the near side, none to the top, so just trips formation. Again, 3:46 left in the first quarter here tonight. Cleveland leading. Should be 8-0 on the scoreboard because they had a 2-point conversion. Run up the middle. Going to be stacked up after just a yard. It's Milo on the carry. Second and 9 after that carry. Again, 3 receivers staying in the game for Caney Creek. Trips to the top side of the formation. Sebastian pass complete. Well done. First down to the Panthers. Into the Cleveland half of the field. Good job of execution there. That's number 6 for Caney Creek, Caleb Bissau on the catch, senior captain.
Coming up making the stop, number 16, Avery Sims. For the Indians.
Nice accurate throw from Sebastian. Of course, the Panthers will be looking for much more of where that came from. Twin receivers to the top side of the formation, split in the backfield. Be a handoff up the middle. Some good blocking there, picked up into a nice lane, almost another first down, 9-yard gain. That's Milo again on that carry. Clearly going to get a lot of work here tonight. Maybe 20-plus touches for him when it's all said and done. And again, for players like Sebastian and Milo and Bissau at receiver, this is their night, seniors. Trying to close out on a high note. Yeah, first down carry, good tough run. Again, when you think about these seniors, on both of these teams really, they're players that have probably been together since they were little kids, just journeying up through school together, forming really special bonds throughout that time, and tonight, maybe the last night they ever suit up together in anything competitive. So obviously, a lot of emotions, no doubt, going through the minds of the players, or at least will be after the game anyway. Right now, probably too much adrenaline flowing to give all that much consideration yet. A little bit of trouble getting set for Caney Creek there, but they appear to get the play away. Nope, there is a flag on the top side of the field. It looked like the receiver to our near side wasn't quite set when the ball was snapped. That's going to back up Caney Creek 5 yards. And the officials do get that illegal formation call to back up 5 yards here. The 1st and 15, 1 minute, 18 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter tonight. Again, we thank you for joining us on our Conroe ISD live stream of this game between Caney Creek Panthers and the Cleveland Indians. 8-5A action, Mega 9-team district. Milo on the carry up the middle, going to be stacked up after a couple yards.
John Milo with the carry. Coming up making a stop, number 81, Ivan Jordan. And number 61,
bad news about being in a district as competitive as this one for both of these teams is that it's hard to make your way up the standings in order to get into the playoff consideration in this large of a district. But the bright side is you get to see some programs that help you set the standard for where they're trying to get. Pass over the middle from Sebastian. Appeared to almost pop that one there. Had the right idea on the play call. Slant route over the middle. Nearly a nice pitch and catch there. Again, with two undefeated teams in this district. Some good examples for both of these teams to try and build on moving forward in their programs. So while that sort of competition hurts in the near term, in the long term, it can serve to help both of these programs in their development. I'm sure that's exactly what head coach Kendall Hyman of Caney Creek and Joe Fiacco of Cleveland will be looking to do as they head into off-season. 3 receivers for Caney Creek. 3rd and 12 or so. Has a man in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Caney Creek. Nicely executed. Panthers getting on the board. Very well found by Sebastian on that. And again, just a beautifully touched in throw for the touchdown to Caney Creek. And with that, score will be 8-6, pinning the PAT. And that was number 6, Caleb Basaw on the catch. Again, one of the seniors for Caney Creek. As flags come in on the PAT. Illegal shift against the offense. Back up that PAT attempt. 9 yards. And kicking is Jose Martinez. He's a junior.
Martinez's extra point is no good. That brings our score, Caney Creek 6, Cleveland 8.
And with PAT being no good, that'll leave the score at Cleveland 8, Caney Creek 6, 21 seconds left in the first quarter, but a much needed shot in the arm there for Caney Creek to find that touchdown pass. Again, well executed throw between the two seniors, Sebastian and Basaw.
Red Robin, Raising Cane's of Conroe, McKenzie's Barbecue in Conroe, HEB in the Conroe Market and Harper's Trace, Culver's in Conroe, Chewy's, Chili's of Lake Woodlands, Chick-fil-A of College Park, Buffalo Wild Wings in the Portofino Shopping Center, and Buco de Pepo in the Portofino Shopping Center. Again, a special thanks to McKenzie's Barbecue for sponsoring the press box this evening.
Placing the ball down for Caney Creek here on the kickoff is Daniel Leon, junior kicker. I believe it's the first time tonight he is kicking off. Caney Creek received the opening kick here tonight. Leon will send that one back. Fielded by Cleveland. Number 5, Duncan Tell, been heavily involved here tonight so far. Puts his shoulder down. Wow. Powerful run. Flags come in. Duncan Tell's going to motor up the sideline here. But flag does come down. We'll see if that negates that very long return. We'll wait the signal from the head official here behind that kick return. Once again, my name is Jeremy McGrill, and we thank you for joining us on this Conroe ISD live stream. Hope you're enjoying the game from wherever you're watching. And again, here in the stadium tonight, just pristine conditions for football, autumn chill in the air, hardly any wind to speak of, just absolute perfection for this beautiful game of ours in Texas tradition under the Friday night lights here at Moorhead Stadium. Last regular season game, of course, for both of these teams. My last regular season game as a commentator here. You have to wait and see what we're allowed to do when the state playoffs start here next week. So the UIL kind of takes control of things once the playoffs start. Some discussion down here on the field for what exactly is going on, but looks like the flag will negate the long return as the teams are staying in the Cleveland half of the field here. See if that's a clip or some other illegal block. Two fouls. Both against Cleveland. Unnecessary roughness, which is declined. But they are going to take the hold. So the two penalties both going against Cleveland there. Unnecessary roughness and holding. Negates a huge return by Duncanville. That's going to back the ball up a long way, put it right on the 10-yard line. However, it bears repeating that Cleveland was backed up on their own 12 when they scored on their last possession. They went 88 yards on that drive. Again, we've seen this a lot from Cleveland tonight with that starburst backfield action where all the players break out like they have the ball. Again, effective here.
Number 2, Devontae Robertson with a carry.
Devontae Robertson on that carry. We've seen essentially three players fielding snaps here for Cleveland tonight between Tyler Spencer, Devontae Robertson, and Christian Duncanville. That last play concluded the first quarter of action here at Moorhead Stadium. The score is going to be Cleveland 8, Caney Creek 6. Of course, Cleveland in possession, gaining a first down on that carry by Robertson, Devontae Robertson, number 2, a minute ago. The teams will switch ends of the field here, making a long walk. Get ready to begin our second quarter of action. Good competitive football game so far here tonight. And it looks like we're going to replay first down because there were offsetting fouls on each team there that were just signaled to us on the field by the head official. So everybody's going to come back to where they were. We're going to replay that first down. Should be an untimed down here, perhaps, because they were switching ends of the field, and then when they brought that call in from the head official, they backed everybody up, and they're like, not so fast. Come on back. Spencer looking down the field, nearly connects with his intended receiver, can't quite get it. That's number 8, Donald Robertson, intended receiver there for Cleveland. And now they'll flip into the field, so that was an untimed down. It'll be 2nd and 10 after they make the long trek. Teams have reset their position on the field here. Cleveland ready to go back to work, 2nd and 10. With their offense backed up here. The 3 receivers split out to the top side of the formation in a bunch set. See what they do with this. You can snap to the up back there, direct snap. To number 22, Tyrant Cannon Jr. on that carry. Again, Cleveland continuing to window dress their offense, throw Caney Creek off the scent, bring up a 3rd and 3. Of course, all of that done to keep the defense off balance. Keep them guessing as to where the ball's going on every play. Kind of like the old wing T offenses would do back in the day. There's some more crazy backfield action, but Caney Creek's going to stop that short of the 1st down. No gain. Good job by the Panther defense bowing up there. Keeping track of all that movement from the Indian offense. The key to defending such an offense, of course, is just disciplined positioning more than anything else on defense. Don't go chasing ghosts, as they say. Just play your position. Somebody comes into your area, looks like they might have a football, go ahead and tackle them. Back to punt. Flag does come in. So we might be doing this again. We'll see what the call is going to be. Fielded cleanly, fair caught by Milo. We've got to come back for this call, though, on the flag.
Punt fair caught by number 7, Christian Aguilar.
They're going to mark off 5 yards for an illegal formation on that punt from Cleveland. So a little bit of bonus field position for Caney Creek. Going to start in the Cleveland half of the field, so they need to take advantage here. 3 receivers to the top side of the formation for Caney Creek, none here to the near side. It's going to be a sweep to Milo. Flag comes in, top side. Milo's going to get positive gain out of it, but let's see if it stands. A few flags coming in here in the early stages of this football game tonight. Illegal formation against Caney Creek will negate that run by Milo. Back up 5 yards. Replay the 1st down, 1st and 15 after that. 10:29 left in the 2nd quarter. Cleveland leading 8-6 on the scoreboard over Caney Creek. Panthers reset on offense, still 3 receivers. Just a trips formation. Run up the middle, Milo. Again, nice gain, gets into a little bit of space there, gets back to the original line of scrimmage on that run. Positive carry by Milo. Second and 10 exactly. And 2 receivers split backfield now for Caney Creek. Snap straight to the up back there. Going to try and push forward, manage a few yards on that. Again, both of these offense dressing it up a bit. Trying to throw some different looks at each defense, give them more things to think about with all that motion. 3rd and 7. And Caney Creek successful through the air on that touchdown pass from Sebastian to Bissau on their last touchdown drive. We'll see if they try and make that connection again here on a passing down. Going to go deep down the field again. Bissau intended man, double covered. Still nearly had a chance at it, but ultimately well covered by Cleveland. Fall harmlessly to the turf. Bring up a 4th and 7. We'll see if the offense stays back out. It should. Kind of in that weird territory. We'll see if they maybe try and quick kick it. But why not go for it? Last regular season game. Why not? Great time to live a little. And they do. You're going to try a throwback. Couldn't quite get the feet set on that throw. Creative idea. It's number 81, Jack Halloran, senior intended man there. Turn possession back over to Cleveland on the 40-yard line is where the ball is spotted. They're going to bust this one wide open. That's number 23, Johnny Harris-Hines. A flag did come in on the near sideline. He takes it all the way to the end zone. We'll see if it stands. Got to get the call first. The head official started to signal touchdown. Then he came up to talk to his partner. He's walking backwards. Illegal shift against the offense will negate the touchdown run by Harris-Hines. That's why I didn't react immediately to that long run. I saw that flag come in. It's a nice idea that Cleveland had there. But somebody did something they're not allowed to do. Back it up to the 35 is where that's spotted. Be 1st and 15, repeating that first down. Again, quite a few flags in the first quarter in change that we've seen tonight. Nicely executed play there. It's Tyler Spencer getting around the edge. It's going to be just
Number 1, Tyler Spencer with a carry.
Enough for a first down. It looks like the late flag comes in, thrown into the Caney Creek sideline. The officials getting arm workouts here tonight. Nice design on that run by Cleveland. They're going to call a late hit out of bounds against Caney Creek and to tack on a lot more to the end of that run, 15 yards from the end of the play. Again, the Cleveland offense preferring to stack that backfield. They had 4 players in the backfield on that one. All going different directions, trying to keep the defense on its heels. They were successful on that last play. And rainbow motion into the backfield, going to hand off, going back to Duncantel. Does a good job keeping his balance, but shut down by the Caney Creek defense. Good play.
With the carry. Defense, 5-yard penalty.
They're going to call offsides on Caney Creek, however. And these are the kind of little teaching moments that the coaches will watch back on film, translate to the players. It's ways to try and get better for next season. That attention to detail is so important at this level, at any level. It's a sweep. Creative toss sweep action. Andy Medina on that carry for Cleveland.
Andy Medina with the carry. Coming up making the stop, number 35.
2nd and 8. Down in distance. 7:47 and counting until half. Again, Cleveland hanging on to an 8-6 lead, trying to extend that here on this drive. As they move deeper into Caney Creek territory here. 2 receiver set here. Run, power play. Good positive yardage.
Number 5, Kristen DeCanto with the carry.
Duncantel on the carry, senior for the Indians.
Coming up making the stop, number 34, Michael Collins.
Again, Cleveland coached by Jason Fiacco. Cleveland is 2-7, 1-6 on the season. 2-7 overall, 1-6 in the district. Just a game in front of Caney Creek in the standings. In Cleveland sticking with the ground game here tonight, moving the chains. There's number 23, Johnny Harris-Hines on that carry, senior.
Leading the way for the Panthers, number 35, Dalen Manning. Number 4, Marcelino Zuniga. And number 12, Trey Jackson.
Cleveland just 2 yards away from the red zone here, 22-yard line. Spencer looking to the end zone, well covered by Caney Creek. Pass broken up, but a late flag comes in. We're going to see if they call arm contact there at the end of that one. Look like for Caney Creek, number 26, Zachary Rice, senior, on the coverage. They're all going to call that against the defense. Going to be an automatic first down for Cleveland as a result. So we await the yardage to be marked off, which is being walked off now. Now take Cleveland all the way down to about 7-yard line. So line to gain, of course, now the end zone. 2 receivers set for Cleveland. No receivers to the top side of the formation. Got 3 people in the backfield. Be a fake on that handoff. That's Devontae Robertson, number 2 on that carry. Again, we've seen a few different players take direct snaps for Cleveland here tonight. Creative approach to the offense. Seen a few teams do that over the years, most notably, I believe it was in the late 90s. I want to say I saw the Alito teams then run kind of a similar offense. It looked like a shotgun, like multiple single wing. It was really cool to watch. Very multiple. Again, lots of stuff going on there. Ball falls, but they're going to fall on it in the end zone. That's going to be another touchdown for the Cleveland Indians. Look like Robertson on that carry. I'll confirm on the replay if I get to see it here. Devontae Robertson, heavily involved here tonight. Hope they're going to mark it down. Okay, I thought it was... Okay, yep. Yeah, it was a touchdown. Keep the points on the board. They're going to go for 2, as they did on their first score of the night. They converted that one. We'll see if they manage the same here. And they do. Another 2-point conversion. Jameer Martin Jr. converting that, number 6. And with that score, Cleveland now leads 16-6 on the scoreboard. 5:23 until half. Plenty of time for Caney Creek to try and respond to that when they get the ball back here momentarily. Placing the ball for Cleveland, getting ready to kick it away, Pedro Sanchez, sophomore. Trying to catch Caney Creek off guard, but Panthers up to the challenge, recover that, cleanly fielded. Not letting any shenanigans take place there.
Ball being spotted at the 44-yard line.
It looked like number 12, Trey Jackson, sophomore, was able to get that one corralled. Good job, clean fielding. See if Caney Creek tries to get back to the air. Once again, they looked like they've had a couple of chances here tonight with Sebastian in the passing game. Made the connection once that helped them score their touchdown. Milo on the carry. Going to gain 4 or so yards. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 as we move under the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. So 3 receiver set, 2 by 1, 2 to the top side, 1 here to the near side of the formation. Milo again. One thing I remember about watching Caney Creek earlier this year is I remember seeing a lot of backfield motion, a lot of moving parts to the offense, not doing quite as much shifting here tonight as I remember seeing against Galena Park earlier in the year. Be 3rd and 2. Down in distance. Nice situation for Caney Creek to try and convert here, keep the chains moving. Milo put his head down, trying to get the first down. Appears to just have the yardage, and does. The chains will move.
He picks up enough yardage for a Panther.
Milo hitting the hole hard there, knowing he had to make a tough run to get that first down. Good job by him. 1st and 10 Panthers.
Number 6, Jameer Martin with the
And we'll have 3 receivers in the formation, all 3 going up to the top side of the formation. It's Milo once again. Busy man here tonight. Going to be well over 20 touches by the time this game is over. He may already be there. And again, yet another player I remember from that Galena Park game just stood out as being all-around contributor in this team. Talked earlier about the fact that Milo does basically everything but concessions. He'd be good at that too. Sebastian going to take a shot here. Great catch. Very well caught. Caleb Esau, our touchdown recipient on Caney Creek's only touchdown drive of the night so far, making a great catch, going up high, pointing that football. Outstanding. Looked like the throw was going to be over his head there initially, but good job going up and getting that. It's exactly the way receivers are taught to do it right there. 2-by-1 formation for Caney Creek. Be a power run. It's John Arnold, number 10.
Coming up making the stop, number 6, Jameer Martin, and number 81.
Sophomore. Gaining some more valuable reps and experience here tonight. Again, several sophomores and juniors on this Caney Creek roster, even a freshman. They will all be better next year for their experience as varsity football players this year. They've got one job tonight, and that's to send their senior leaders out as winners in their final game. Third and short here for the Panthers. Very manageable. We're at 1:39 and counting until half. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Be 3 receivers down here to the near side of the formation. Shotgun for Sebastian. Look for his man in the slot, has him. That's John Milo. The catch, turning it upfield, right about the 15-yard line. He'll be marked down, first down.
Coming up, making the stop, number 2, Devontae Robertson, and number 9, Javante Martin. Caney Creek, that's their first timeout.
And Caney Creek will use their first timeout. After that, moves the chains. Set up their approach here. Very important, obviously, to get in the end zone on this drive when they have the opportunity. And it's worth repeating, Caney Creek received the opening kick here tonight, so they will be kicking back off to Cleveland to start the second half. Get in a quick plug for our sponsors, Houston Methodist. So with that information, doubly important for Caney Creek to put the ball in the end zone here, since they have to give it back after halftime. Make a big difference in the halftime speech if they can punch it in the end zone here. Cleveland scoring 2 touchdowns tonight and converting both 2 points, both 2-point conversions to put 16 on the board. Caney Creek scored but then couldn't convert their PAT. Sebastian going to look for the deep corner. High throw, right where his man can get it and no one else. It's going to be incomplete, just out of bounds. Caught by the receiver but couldn't come down inbounds.
That'll bring up second down.
You have 3 receivers in the formation here for Caney Creek, 2 to the near side, 1 up top. Sebastian can look to throw again. Gotta get out of trouble here, just get what he can. Nice run, he's gonna have the first down, gonna get pushed out of bounds too. Great run by Sebastian. Exactly 1 minute on the clock to go until half. Will stop. Again, just smart play there by Sebastian. Flushed completely out of the pocket to his right, just had to get what he could. Managed to get the first down in the process. They're going to mark the ball on the 4-yard line. Good, smart football. Have a timeout on the field here. Now is Cleveland using a timeout just a second ago. It's Caney Creek trying to put points on the board right before half. 3 receivers down to the near side of the formation here. They're going to hand it off, trying to go up the middle, trying to spread that Indian defense out and find a gap up the middle. Couldn't quite do it there. It's a gain of a yard.
John Milo with the carry.
2 timeouts left for Caney Creek here. 45 seconds and counting. And they'll use their second timeout here now at 43 seconds on the clock. Trailing 16-6, needing to make something happen before we head into the locker rooms. Panther offense ready to get back to work here. Again, 3 receivers to the near side of the formation. Sebastian going to look for a slant. Has his man. Touchdown, Panthers. Well executed play. Caleb Esau with his second touchdown catch of the night. Senior making it count. Be 16-12 on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead, pending this point after try by Caney Creek. Try and cut the deficit to 3 points. Again, just a huge touchdown drive by Caney Creek. Kick is booted up and through, so that'll make the score Cleveland 16, Caney Creek 13, 36 seconds remaining in the half. Panther players fired up as they come off the field, as they should be. Huge touchdown drive from them. Had to have it. And they get it done. Good job, Caney Creek.
Teed it up for the Panthers, number 13, Daniel Leon.
Kickoff from Caney Creek, going to be fair caught by Cleveland. Again, 35 seconds left until half. Good competitive football game here tonight so far. It's fielded by Duncan Till. Bunch formation from Caney Creek here again. 4 people in the backfield. Let's see if they do the starburst. Looks like it's coming. Direct snap. Kind of a mini version of the starburst. That's Tyler Spencer on that carry, number 1, junior.
Number 1, Tyler Spencer with a carry. Coming up making a stop, number 25, Grant Broussard. For the Panthers.
Cleveland not stopping the clock, 18 seconds and counting. On the tackle for Caney Creek there, number 55, Brian Smith. And looks like we'll end the half right here. Cleveland will take a 16-13 lead into half over Caney Creek here. And Cleveland will receive when we start the second half. We will see you after halftime. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast. I'm Jeremy McGrail.
You guys still there? What type of shots are we looking for? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I know about all that. I thought we were, like, keeping still shots or something. leaving the cameras in a certain place so you can switch in between them. Yeah. Is it okay if I mess with my camera for a second? Okay.
And now, for your halftime entertainment, the pride of Cleveland, Texas, the 2021 Royal Braves Marching Band. Bailey's favorite, and the marching style is traditional military.
I'm adjusting the size right now, and I was leveling it, but yeah, I should be fine now. Yeah, I'm good now.
The Cleveland Band is trained in the traditions of American military bands. Alignment, uniformity, precision, and dignified carriage are fundamentals of the marching philosophy, with particular emphasis on superior musical performance. This philosophy is based on educational values as well as entertainment standards. the field by senior drum major Kiwan Rushing and junior drum majors Adamaris Mota and Eric Martinez. Outstanding batsman of the week is Jose Ruiz Barone, and outstanding musician of the week is Lisa Gonzalez. Director of Bands is Christy Jones, Marching Band Director Danny Giacomo, High School Assistant and Jazz Director Adrian Woodard, Percussion Director Kayla Spoonman. Head Middle School Band Director is Alicia Gustado, and Middle School Assistant Directors Jose Castro, Jocelyn Cummins, Cynthia Resendez, and Aaron Pillard. And now, please welcome to the field the Cleveland High School Indianettes and Twirlers. Indianet officers are Second Lieutenant Skylar Sokos, First Lieutenant Marion Watson, Captain Molly Brooks. Spiritual of the week is Brianne Lebade, Dancer of the week is Melody Alvarez, and the Twirler of the week is Adamaris Mota. And now, the Royal Braves Band, Indianettes, and Royal Braves Twirlers will perform to Band. Drummer instructors Ashley Beeman, Indian officers are Christine Cattell and Cynthia Carvajal. On behalf of the Cleveland Independent School District, thank you for your kind attention and enjoy your evening.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Caney Creek High School Starlets. The Starlets strive to maintain their high standards both on and off the field. Following their motto of solidarity, self-discipline, and service. They're leaders in the community as well as in the classroom. The Starlets take pride in their tradition of excellence. Please congratulate the following Starlets. Spirit Girl of the Week, Jasmine Hernandez. Starlet of the Week, Angelina Cervantes. Officer of the Week, Adriana Garzoria. And Director Pick of the Week, Samantha Jamie. This year's social board officers are Secretary Angelina Cervantes, Vice President Brianna Guerrero, and President Samantha Jamie. This year's dance officers are Lieutenants Ashley Torres and Chloe Peters, Lieutenant Colonel Adriana Garzoria, and Colonel Araceli Rostro. The Starlets pick for Teacher of the Week is Charlie Herrera. This week, the Starlets will be doing a palm routine to It's Only Rock and Roll. Great job, Starlets. The 2021 Caney Creek Starlets are under the direction of Miss Heidi Close. Please welcome to the field the Superior Award-winning Caney Creek High School Mighty Panther Band. The Mighty Panther Band is led onto the field by drum majors Maria Segala, Fatima Cabrera Alvarez, and Lydian Rabine. Band members of the week are the seniors. Special thanks to these 27 kids, the best and brightest Caney Creek has to offer. They've been successful at every UIL event they've ever gone to and taken the band further than ever. Special shout out to all of our boosters and our band parents for helping to make this year so special. With their final performance of their 2021 program, A Journey in Time, the MPB staff is proud to present the Caney Creek High School Mighty Panther Band. Last time. Mighty Panther Band, dismissed. Mighty Panther Band plays fourth at the UIL Area I Marching Contest in Channelview on October 23rd, and the Cleveland High School Band took third place at the UIL State Military Marching Contest. Congratulations to both fine bands for representing their schools at such a high level. Directors of the Mighty Panther Band are Jeremy Rabine, Stephen Kleisel, Charlie Herrera, and Kendrick Lockhart. The principal of Caney Creek High School is Dr. Jeff Stickler. The superintendent of Conroe ISD is Dr. Curtis Noah.
What time are we switching off with the other guys? How many? Let me run like 5 minutes into this quarter and then you can take it. No, I know. It's just easier for me to keep it on a schedule. Yeah, no problem.
And we are now under 30 seconds until we kick off the second half here tonight. Cleveland leading 16-13 over Caney Creek after a nice competitive first half. Again, Cleveland will receive to start the second half. Caney Creek winning the opening toss and electing to receive as the teams line up under their tunnels about to run out. Again, my name is Jeremy McGrail. I'm joined here tonight by my 11-year-old son, Matthew. He will be playing for the North County Super Bowl tomorrow, so we're all pumped about that. Can't wait to get that going here tomorrow. Again, both of these teams ready to run out here. Caney Creek getting hyped up there in their tunnel, and here they come, the Panthers running back out for the second half. We were treated to a great halftime show from the Caney Creek Band that just concluded a moment ago, right before the teams have run out here for the second half. As Cleveland readies in their own tunnel on the far side, and once they run out, we'll be ready to get things going here in the second half. Caney Creek coming up with a big touchdown right before halftime to keep themselves in this football game with a chance to end the season on a high note here. Again, as mentioned in the pregame, tonight is for the seniors. Cleveland running out on the far side. Coach Kendall Heineman and his Caney Creek Indians wanting to seize early momentum here on defense, come up with a stop against this Cleveland offense, try and get the ball back in the hands of their offense as quickly as they can here. Try and take initiative as the second half gets ready to kick off. Waiting for the respective kicking units to make their way out onto the field. Return unit for Cleveland getting ready up at the top side of the field. Kicking team for Caney Creek lining up here, about to run out onto the field, tee the ball up for us. Teeing the ball up for Caney Creek will be Daniel Leone, junior kicker. So Leon signal to his troops, and we are ready to start the second half. The ball going up. Going to be fielded by Duncan Tell for Cleveland. He's going to turn the right corner looking for space. Gets a good positive return for the Indians. Again, that's Christian Duncan Tell, number 5, senior. Been heavily involved here tonight for Cleveland.
Number 5, Christian DeConto with it. Return.
On the tackle for Caney Creek there was number 35, Dalen Manning, junior linebacker.
Indians will have first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So Cleveland set up shop on about the 42-yard line. Good field position for them. 2 receivers to the top side of the formation. Start with a run up the middle, into space. Going to be a big gainer. Going to pop it around the left side. Stiff arm at the end of that run. That's number 23, Johnny Harris-Hines, senior, on that carry. Big gainer to start the second half for Cleveland.
Harris-Hines picks up enough yardage for an Indian first down.
Marcelino Zuniga on the tackle for Caney Creek. And we have 2 receivers to the top side of the formation for Cleveland. As Tyler Spencer takes the snap, he's going to flare it out, but batted down. They're going to call it a forward pass, though. Great defensive play by Caney Creek there. We believe that was Dalen Manning, a junior, getting his hand on that one. Bring up a 2nd and 10. And the ball on the 31-yard line of Caney Creek. So Cleveland in business here early in the third. And have 4 people in the backfield here. See if we get Starburst. Yep. And that's number 2 keeping Devontae Robertson.
With the carry.
Positive gain. Tough to stop with all those moving parts in the backfield. It's a defense, your instinct is to try and go after all of it. But again, the key there, playing your positions as best you can. But still difficult to cover all of the possibilities on a play like that. Offense can hide the ball really well if they get good at that motion coming out of the backfield. Do it just right. 2 receivers to the top side of the formation for the Indians here. You run up the middle, going to try and get the first down. Ball flies out late. They're going to whistle it down now. Shot all the way back to Spencer. He scooped it up at the quarterback, tried to run it around the right side. Going to be spotted just short of a first down. Bring up a 4th and 1. So obviously Cleveland's offense going to stay on the field here. 4 people in the backfield again. Once again, a lot of moving parts, but Caney Creek comes up with the stop there. That was outstanding defensive play by the Panthers. Shutting that down, turning over possession. Caney Creek defense holds strong after giving up that big initial run on that drive. Great job by the Panther defense there, sending their offense back out onto the field, no points allowed. Perfect start to the second half for Caney Creek.
Turnover on downs. Panthers will have first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And Panther offense back in business here. 3 receivers on the field. 2 to the near side, 1 up top. A little bit of trouble with the snap, but takes a basketball bounce right back to him, throwing deep. Gets the ball out far enough, showing good arm strength there, where only his man was going to get it or no one was. Like Caleb Bissau, the intended receiver, number 6. He had both touchdown receptions for Caney Creek in the first half. The senior having a big night here. Sebastian, fortunate that bounce hopped right back up into his hands there. Didn't have to waste too much time recovering that. 3 receivers here to the near side. Shotgun formation. Run up the middle, late flag comes in. John Milo on that carry. Minimal gain on the play. We'll see what this flag is. Usually not good news for the offense, but we'll see. They look like they're about to walk it off against Caney Creek here. Nope, it's going to go against Cleveland. Personal foul, face mask. Panthers will take that. 9:09 on the clock here in the third quarter. And Caney Creek in their first possession of the second half here, after holding strong on Cleveland's first possession of the second half. 2 receivers to the top side of the formation. Got a split backfield. Power play right up the middle of the defense. And the lead.
John Milo with the carry. Coming up making the stop, number 23, Johnny Harris-Hines. Gain of 6 on the play.
On that tackle for Cleveland was Johnny Harris-Hines. Seen him involved on offense as well. Got several two-way players on both of these teams doing the Ironman football. Three receivers in the formation. It's going to be Milo. He's going to try and bounce it around the left side. Can't get loose, though. It's a good tackle by Cleveland there.
John Milo with the carry. Coming up making the stop, number 44, Victor Barros.
Third and 6 to go after that play. We're about the 7:50 mark here in the third quarter and counting. Caney Creek looking to take a lead here for the first time tonight. If they can put together a touchdown drive here. 3 receivers, back to pass. Looking for Bissau again, caught. Shrugs off the first man, shrugs off the second man too. Gonna keep trucking down the field inside the 40 of Cleveland. Great catch and run by Bissau, just making this game his own and getting real comfortable out there tonight. Got 2 receivers in the game now for Caney Creek, split backfield. Again, run that power play up the middle of the defense. Milo on the carry. Bring up a 2nd and 4, 6-yard gain by Milo. 6:47 in counting here in the third quarter. 2 receivers in the formation. Split backfield look again. And again, they're going to go up the middle, test the middle of that Cleveland defense. Flag comes in during that play, thrown directly into the line. See what they're going to call here. Hold against Caney Creek. So it'll be 2nd and 15 now from a 2nd and 5. Not what Caney Creek was after there. We'll see if they can overcome that lost yardage. Three receivers in the game for Caney Creek, 2 to the top side, 1 to the near side here. Caney Creek nearly had the connection there again. Bissau broke off his route, trying to sit in space, found the space, but just couldn't make the pass and catch connection there from Sebastian. 3rd and 14, 6:16 on the clock here in the third quarter. Again, you have to think Caney Creek in 2-down territory here, so even if they don't quite get the first down on this play, they can keep the offense out. Run another on 4th down again. Why not tonight? Last game of the year leave it all on the field. 3 receivers. Sebastian going to keep it, try and find space. Good athlete when he puts the ball down and runs. He's going to get right about to the original line of scrimmage, bring up a 4th and 10. They're going to be spotting the ball on the 38 of Cleveland. So clearly 4-down territory here, you would expect. Be interesting to see what Caney Creek tries to dial up here. Three receivers, 2 to the near side, 1 up top. Sebastian's going to go deep down the middle of the field, looking for his man in the end zone, falling as he's trying to come up with a catch. Incomplete pass. Good arm shown by Sebastian there. Yep. Number 2, John Milo, the intended man deep down the middle of the defense there. Take a brief timeout in the action. Be a turnover and downs back to Cleveland as a result of that incomplete pass on 4th down. Again, nice arm strength shown by Sebastian, heaving that all the way into the end zone, giving his man a chance. Looked like Milo was kind of stumbling a little bit as he was going for that, going to ground, as he was making a valiant effort to catch that football. There's 5:35 on our clock here in the 3rd quarter. Cleveland still leading 16-13 over Caney Creek here tonight. Again, last game of the season for both. 8-5A action. Be interested to see what's going on in that College Station Magnolia West game that's going to decide the district title. Both of those teams 9-0, so obviously trial by fire for both of these teams in a district that strong. Brutal schedule in these 9-team districts. Carry around the right side for Cleveland, going to gain positive yards, about a 5-yard carry. Number 5, Christian Duncantel on the carry. Again, this is a district that spans a zone from Waller all the way to Lufkin. Brief timeout on the field, so some attention can be given to a player. Clock will stop, 4:59 to go in the 3rd as take that break in the action here. Again, we thank you for joining us on this Conroe ISD live stream. We've enjoyed bringing you these games and scenes all year from Moorhead and Wood Forest Bank Stadium down the road. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage this year. Again, stay tuned to Conroe ISD Athletics Facebook page in particular for news on what we can bring you in the playoffs in terms of coverage. The UIL kind of takes control once the playoffs start, so we're not quite sure what we'll be able to do. But we will, of course, be keeping you up to date on all of our social media as we get news when these playoff matchups start. Second and 4 here for Cleveland as play resumes. Caney Creek home crowd getting loud. Lots of movement along the line, but no flag does come in from the top side. No one seems to notice until late, but now they do. Blow that dead. See what the call is going to be. Whose fault is it? Offense or defense? Not quite sure which way it'll go. I didn't see the movement. Looks like it will be marked off against Caney Creek. Offsides. It'll generate a first down for Cleveland. As a result, be right at the midfield stripe. Two receivers here in the set. Gonna run up the middle. And Duncantel on the carry. Getting what he can up the heart of the defense, 4 yards. Again, good competitive football game here tonight between these two. Again, trying to take positive momentum into the offseason. Two receiver set. Gonna look deep down the sideline. Some contact. Great attempt at a catch. He's gonna say yes, he did catch that incredible catch. That was number 2, Devontae Robertson. There's gonna be some additional discussion. So see if the call is confirmed. Yep, they're still saying catch down on the field. That'll bring the ball to the 18-yard line of Caney Creek. Some brief discussion there to confirm the official brought that, or that the receiver brought that one in. Caney Creek sideline not protesting too heavily. And you have to expect starburst here. 4 people in the backfield for Cleveland. Here it comes. Snap to the up back, and they catch him off guard. Touchdown, Cleveland. Number 22, Tyrant Cannon, a junior, on that touchdown carry again. That backfield notion that we've seen all night for Cleveland when they load up the backfield with 4 players. This time, the snap goes directly to the up back, and he pops through the defense. The score now is Cleveland 22, Caney Creek 13 with 3:34 to go in the third quarter pending this try. Of course, Cleveland going for 2 as they've done all night. It'll be Duncantel on the carry, trying to ease his way in. He gets in, powers his way in. They've been 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. So it turns out they do it for a reason. They're pretty good at it. So the score now is Cleveland 24, Caney Creek 13. Again, 3:34 to go in the third quarter tonight. Cleveland getting a big score there to create a little bit more cushion.
Sunrise, we would like to thank our anthem partners for their support. Buckaloo Chevrolet, Wood Forest National Bank, Memorial Herman Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Joel Auto Group.
Pedro Sanchez, sophomore kicker, comes out for Cleveland to send the ball back to Caney Creek. It's a nice touchdown drive for Cleveland on their last possession there. Aided in part by penalties, but capped off by an untouched touchdown run from Tyrant Cannon. Be a short pooch kick. Fielded cleanly by Bissau. Panther offense back out onto the field, needing to respond now. Keep themselves in with a chance here tonight, trailing by 11 now. Sebastian showing good arm strength here tonight on some deep pass attempts. Again, Bissau with 2 touchdown catches on the night. Both scores for the Panthers. twin receiver set. Split backfield handoff going up the middle. Milo. 4-yard gain. Just bring us to a 2nd and 6. A pretty quick third quarter of action so far. Again, 2 receivers in the formation, 2 up to the top side of the formation. Split backfield. Quick throw out to the top, complete. Good pass and catch. Good yard, good run after the catch there as well.
Sebastian's pass is complete to number 6, Caleb Esau. Picks up
Esau on the reception. First down, Caney Creek. Now they're in Cleveland's half of the field. Again, big moment in the football game for Caney Creek. Needing to respond to that Cleveland touchdown with one of their own if they can here. A little bit of a speed option look from Caney Creek there. Quarterback Sebastian's going to keep it, be no gain. Bring up a 3rd and 10. Be 2nd and 10. Three receivers in the formation here for Caney Creek. 2 to the top side, 1 down here to the bottom of the screen. A little half roll by Sebastian, has to make something happen here late. Incredible catch. Kind of a dangerous throw. Pardon me there, that was number 2, John Milo on that reception. Again, great catch. Sebastian in a little bit of trouble there on that far sideline. Had to try and make something happen. 2 defenders around Milo, so if he doesn't make that catch, that stands a good chance of being picked off. Bring up 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to the near side. Again, rifle throw by Sebastian, incomplete. On the coverage for Cleveland, number 16, Avery Sims, a junior, breaking that pass up. Esau, the intended receiver for Caney Creek. 4th and 5. Exactly 1 minute on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Caney Creek working as hard as they can to cut in to that Cleveland lead, 24-13. Trips, 3 receivers lining up out here to the near side, shotgun for Sebastian. Roll out, look for running space. None there, though. Good play by the Cleveland defense. Stop that play before it can really get going. On the tackle, Donald Robertson for Cleveland. Getting Sebastian down before he could do what he wanted and turn into space there. Flag on the field, though. We'll see what the call is going to be. Look like it might be reprieve for Caney Creek. Could keep the ball in the Panthers' hands, but we'll wait for the signal here. It will stay with Cleveland, however. That's an unsportsmanlike after the play. So Cleveland will gain possession, but they're going to be backed up to the 25-yard line. 75 yards away from the end zone. 53 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter here tonight from Moorhead Stadium. Again, barely any wind. I can't see movement in the flags at all right now. It's a great night for football. 2 receivers in the set for the Indians. It's number 1, Tyler Spencer Jr. Back to take the snap, we think, for Cleveland. Say we think because sometimes they do crazy stuff with their snaps. Flags come in before the play can get going. False start. Again, Cleveland's run that starburst action in the backfield quite a bit here tonight. I've definitely not seen it run this much before by anyone. But it's been effective whenever they've run it here tonight. They're good at it. And they run different variations off of it, so it's not the exact same thing every time they do it either. That starburst action I'm talking about is when they get the 4 people in the backfield. The snap can go to just about any one of them, it looks like. Number 6 on the carry for Cleveland, Jameer Martin. Junior. Bring up 2nd and 10. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage after that run. Third quarter likely to conclude after this play, depending on what happens here. Snap going to be handed off going the other way into a lot of space. Flag does come out. The turf monster gets Jameer Martin there at the end of that run. We'll see what the flag is. Flag was thrown way back at the 20-yard line. Saw that one come in right away. Might be bad news for Cleveland based on that location, but we'll see. Illegal shift against the offense, so that will negate that big run. It's a nice design on that run, however, from Cleveland. Got exactly what they wanted out of that. Popped that play out of the back door of the defense there. Looks like the third quarter is going to tick away with that. We will switch into the field. Cleveland leading 24-13 over Caney Creek after 3 here at Moorhead.
ISD would like to thank our anchor partners for their support. Buckaloo Chevrolet, Wood Forest National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Yellow Auto Group.
And to start the fourth quarter here, Cleveland in possession, 2nd and 15, leading 24-13 over Caney Creek here tonight. Handoff going back the opposite direction. Nice shifty run there. Showing some quickness. Number 14, Andy Medina, a sophomore on that carry.
Coming up making a stop, number 12, Trey Jackson.
Bring up a 3rd and manageable for Cleveland, 3rd and 5 to be exact. Again, Cleveland will just be looking to kind of keep the ball on the ground here, keep that clock ticking away with an 11-point lead. Had pretty good success on the ground here tonight. Jameer Martin on that carry for Cleveland. And Cleveland's been throwing a lot at Caney Creek with the way they load the backfield and the different directions that they all take off there, but it'll be 4th and 3, so good stop from the Caney Creek defense here. And on that last tackle for Caney Creek, number 43, Tristan Brown, one of the senior captains. Cleveland trying to draw Caney Creek off sides. Flag comes in on the top. Be false start against the offense. So that ought to bring out the punting team, and it does. Cleveland was attempting to draw Caney Creek offsides there, but it backfired. 10:39 on the clock remaining in the game. Single return man back deep for the Panthers. It's a really nice punt. Spiral, high spiral, outstanding punt. Fair caught. John Milo, sure-handed catch there, but outstanding punt. Maybe the best punt I've seen all year so far. High spiral. Split backfield look for the Panthers here. 2 receivers in the formation. Make that 3 receivers. Just rotated somebody else out to the slot there. Sebastian's going to keep this one into space. Good positive gain. And that's actually Christian Aguilar, sophomore, in now at quarterback. Tackle Devontae Robertson for Cleveland. Will be a first down for Caney Creek. Aguilar going to get some reps here. Going to launch a deep one. They're going to let him air it out. There's a nice spiral. Incomplete. B saw the intended receiver. It's a nice little turnover spiral on that throw. Showing good range with his arm. Looks like Aguilar getting some experience here tonight because he'll be the guy next year. Put some things on film to look at. See. Goes into the off-season program here, trying to get better for next year. Lead this offense as a junior from the looks of it here tonight.
Please turn the play clock off. Please turn the play clock off.
Got 9:50 left in the game here tonight. And Caney Creek needing to make some big plays now with the clock gradually working more and more against them here as we draw to a close here tonight. Bringing down the curtain on the 2021 regular season. The play's going to be stopped here before that can get going. And some clock issues the officials are trying to correct here. Teams making their way back to the line of scrimmage here to get the next snap off. 2nd and 10 for Caney Creek. Good field position in the part of the field where they can run anything in the playbook. This is the freewheeling zone, 3 receivers in the game. Getting Aguilar at quarterback now, sophomore, Christian Aguilar. He's going to keep it there. Gain 2 yards. And for Cleveland on that tackle, Donald Robertson, senior, number 8. Quick throw out to Bisai, he catches it, but nowhere to go with that one. Good stop from the Indian defense there. Number 16 on the tackle, Avery Sims, a junior. Had a couple of involvements here tonight. Bring up a 4th and 8, which Caney Creek will think about going for, perhaps. 8:44 and counting left in the game here tonight. Looks like the offense is staying out with Aguilar. Three receivers, one up top, two down here to the near side. Pressure from Cleveland. Aguilar trying to evade it, ball pops out. Aguilar is able to recover the football, but force 4th down, so possession's going to turn over. On that strip for Cleveland, number 22, Tyrant Cannon, junior. Indians take over well into Caney Creek territory. Ball spotted on the 37-yard line. Officials addressing a flag that was thrown. I didn't notice actually over on the far sideline. Unsportsmanlike against Cleveland. Been quite a few flags here tonight in this one. Four people in the backfield for Cleveland. Going to be handed off to Duncan till he's into space. Going to plow forward. Show some good burst through the hole there. Pick up a 1st down easily, about a 20-yard gain. 34-yard line of Caney Creek on that carry. Picks up all the penalty yardage and then some. On the tackle for Caney Creek, number 21, Gonzalez, senior. Three in the backfield now for Cleveland, 2 receivers. Duncan Tell again up the middle.
Christian DeConto with a carry. Coming up making a stop, number 53, Joel Perez for the Panthers.
Joel Perez on the tackle for Caney Creek. He's a junior. Yeah, Devontae Robertson in a quarterback now. 4 people in the backfield. Not quite on the same page though, but they're going to try and make a backyard play out of it, but Caney Creek stops it in the backfield for a loss. Great play by the Panther defense there to shut that one down. On the tackle, Juan Gonzalez, senior for Caney Creek. One of several Panthers that got in on that stop. 3rd and 15 down in distance. We move towards the 6-minute mark left in the game here tonight. I'd like to take a quick moment and thank our crew who helped bring you all the images, the film crew. We have roaming cameras down on the field as well as fixed cameras, helping bring you all the images that you're able to see on these high-quality broadcasts that Conroe ISD is able to bring you each week from each team in CISD. Truly a unique thing that we have in this district that not a lot of people around the state have. fortunate to have it. And again, for playoff coverage, watch our Conroe ISD Athletics Facebook page in particular for more news on what's going to happen in terms of playoff coverage. So we have a timeout on the field. 5:36 left in the game here tonight.
Conroe ISD would like to thank our founding partners for their support: Richmond Realty Group, Consolidated Communications, Lone Star College, St. Luke's Health, the Woodland Sports Medicine Center, and Sam Houston State University. Again, a special thanks to Mackenzie's Barbecue for sponsoring the Press Box this season.
The Cleveland offense makes their way back out onto the field here after that timeout. It's a timeout by Cleveland. Tyler Spencer Jr. back in at QB for Cleveland. Heavy pressure from Caney Creek, and they're going to bring him down by committee in the backfield. Nice blitz.
Tyler Spencer on the carry, coming up making a stop.
Bring up a long 4th down for Cleveland here. And the Indians leading by 11 here tonight, in control of the game. But Caney Creek still battling out there. Good to see the competitiveness. One of the many players in on that tackle for Caney Creek, number 30, Brandon Lewis, one of the senior captains. See if Cleveland tries to take a shot at it or if they do a quick kick away. We'll see. It is Spencer staying in at QB here. Some late shifting as Cleveland tries to get lined up here, just running down clock. Officials actually asked for the play clock to be turned off a couple moments ago. So we've got double zeros down in the end zone. Another timeout on the field from Cleveland. They have one left. Caney Creek has all 3 timeouts left. And 4:27 left in the game as Cleveland makes their way back out onto the field. Spencer looks like they will go for it here. 3 receivers to the top of the formation. He's going to take a shot. Throws behind his receiver, though. So Caney Creek's going to come up with a 4th down stop and retake possession. Good field position to try and make one last thing happen here tonight. Or more if they can get it, but they've got to make it happen quick, obviously. With 4:23 left in the game, they need this first score to happen very quickly so they can create a little late drama here, if possible. Of course, if you score quickly here, you're onsiding after that. 3 receivers in the game. Look downfield and into coverage. Intended man was John Milo. On the coverage for Cleveland, number 16, Avery Sims Jr. 2nd and 10. Sebastian sacked on that play. A 10-yard loss. Number 23, Johnny Harris-Hines on that sack. Bring up a 3rd and a long way. 3rd and 20 about. Maybe 19. Yeah, 3rd and 19. Yeah, 3 receivers splitting out here to the near side trips. Shotgun formation. Good job stepping up in the pocket there by Sebastian, but could not connect with the receiver. But good quarterbacking. And that'll bring up 4th down and 19. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in our game here tonight. There's a flag on the field. We'll see what the call is going to be. Didn't see that come in initially. Flag's all the way back at the 29-yard line. Well behind the action. Sideline warning. Declined. Automatic 1st down for Caney Creek after a foul against Cleveland defender there. So there was a sideline warning that was declined. And then a penalty accepted, which gives Caney Creek some additional life here right at midfield. Again, needing to make something happen quickly here. Need a big play. Sebastian's hurried. Has to just get rid of the football outside of the tackle box. They're going to say the ball did make it back to the initial line of scrimmage. Or are they? And they'll call a 2nd and 10 here. There's 3 receivers split out here. For Caney Creek to the near side of the formation, none up to the top side. Just Bissau on the catch. Catch and quick run, good play by him, 1st down. Showing some good speed there. It's Devontae Robertson in on the tackle for Cleveland. And same 3 receivers set here. It's Harris going to be sacked in the backfield by number 22, Tyreek Cannon Jr., heavily involved here tonight.
22, Tyreek Cannon. Coming up, making a stop on Sebastian.
The timeout, Caney Creek, their first of the 2nd half. We'll have 2 remaining. 2:43 left on our game clock here tonight. Again, Cleveland leading 24-13 on the scoreboard over the Panthers.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of the players and coaches, it is the policy of Conroe Independent School District to not allow spectators onto the field after the game. Again, no one is allowed entry onto the field at the conclusion of the game. We thank you for your support of your respective schools and ask you to respect the policies of Conroe Independent School District. Please do not attempt to enter the playing field at the conclusion of the game.
So Caney Creek with a 2nd down and 15 to go. 3 receivers now to the top side. Sebastian looking for his man, nearly completed, but falls incomplete. Defender in the way there, covering up the receiver's vision a little bit, I think, there. Besaw, the intended receiver, number 6. Been heavily involved here for Caney Creek. Has both Panther touchdowns on the night, so great game by him. Having a memorable last game as a senior. And again, for most of these seniors, this game represents the last time they'll ever play a competitive sport. So these last snaps for them are all precious, of course. Memories they'll hold on to for a long, long time. These guys that are out here playing with tonight, good chance they've got buddies that they've been with all their lives from Little League on up to this moment as high school seniors. So you better believe they're going to enjoy this last time together on the field. Going to be an emotional locker room after the game, no doubt. Attempted pass there, falling incomplete, just overthrowing the intended receiver. Bring up a 4th down. 2:29 left in the game. Again, Besaw, intended receiver. He and Milo, the main damage dealers in this Panther offense. All right, 3 receivers in the game for Caney Creek. On the 4th down, they're obviously going to go for. See what they dial up here. Sebastian having to run around under heavy pressure. Advances the football, but can't gain the required yards. And with that, Cleveland's going to take over possession. Should be able to just kind of run this one out now. 2 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. Cleveland leading 24-13. Run up the middle from Cleveland. 23 on the carry, Harris Hines, senior. Cleveland ready to resume action here. 2:16 left in the game. It's 1 timeout remaining for Cleveland, 2 for Caney Creek. Officials have a brief discussion here on the near sideline before we snap the ball. Nice stop by the Caney Creek defense there against Harris Hines on that carry. On the tackle for Caney Creek, Cooper Mullen, senior, one of the senior captains. Brief timeout in the action down on the field. A Caney Creek timeout, so they have none left. Second down, 11 yards is the down and distance for Cleveland. Cleveland can stay on the ground here. Quarterback keeper, he's going to have the first down and more. He's going to break into the open field. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Cleveland. Number 2, Devontae Robertson on that carry. Just explodes into the open field there. Senior making one last touchdown run. The score will now be Cleveland 30, Caney Creek 13. And as they've done all night, Cleveland going to go for 2. Madden-style approach here. They're good at it. They've converted all of them. And they're going to convert this one too. Or no. Nope, gets stuck in the pile. Can't get in. So this one will not be converted, so our score is going to stay Cleveland 30, Caney Creek 13. After that very nice touchdown run from Devontae Robertson. The Indians, who get one last win on the season. For Caney Creek, off-season begins tomorrow. As they take the lessons learned from this season, try and apply them to next year. Get better as a program. Budding program under Coach Heineman. And again, in a district this competitive and with the quality that it has at the top, especially, it's a great way for Caney Creek to improve moving forward because they've got some direct examples that they can study in depth, try and figure out what it's going to take to elevate this program as it develops. Fair catch on the far sideline there. That's where Caney Creek will set up shop. And here are the Panthers. Going to get at least one last crack at scoring a touchdown to end their season here. Sebastian is going to look deep down the sideline, double coverage. Receiver tries to come back for it, can't make the connection though. Incomplete. Second and 10. Caney Creek after that incomplete pass. Rowdy Sebastian back in the game at quarterback on the last couple of drives after the sophomore Christian Aguilar got some reps. 3 receivers in the game for the Panthers. Another deep ball attempt from Sebastian. Going way downfield. Valiant attempt at that catch. They're going to say he has it. Outstanding grab. I believe that was number 15, Vidal Garcia, on that catch. It's an unbelievable catch down the sideline. Teammates mob him down there. Set up a first down on the 23-yard line. Sebastian's going to step up and keep it. Going to try and take it himself. Showing his speed. Gets inside the 10-yard line. Caney Creek with a chance here. Get a last touchdown for the season. Sebastian looking for the end zone, had a man, but couldn't make the connection there. A little high on that throw is Milo, intended receiver on that play. 1:15 left in the game. Cleveland leading 30-13 on the scoreboard here tonight. Beautiful evening at Moorhead Stadium as we put a bow on the 2021 season. I was at Wood Forest Bank Stadium last night for the Woodlands District Championship victory over College Park. An impressive 48-14 fashion on the 6A level. Slant route from Sebastian, touchdown Panthers. Very well done. And the man of the hour tonight from the Caney Creek's perspective, Caleb Bissau with his 3rd touchdown catch of the night from Sebastian. Seniors connecting in style here to close out this 2021 season. Got to be pleased for them, and of course scoring for 2. Making a really good memory to close on. Sebastian can roll right, he'll walk in for the 2-point conversion. With that, the score will be Cleveland 30, Caney Creek 21. Not quite within one possession, but close. Onside coming for sure. Caney Creek band playing loud and proud down to my right here. Again, put on a very entertaining halftime show. Apparently they're a highly awarded band as well. Onside attempt from Caney Creek, fielded cleanly by Devontae Robertson. Touchdown score a couple of minutes ago for Cleveland. Good job fielding that onside. Late flag comes in, very late. Head official threw that. Say illegal formation against Caney Creek. 5 yards advanced for Cleveland, but shouldn't matter. They should just be victory formation here. No timeouts left for Caney Creek. So all they've got to do is take a couple of knees, and that'll be it for the game tonight. And I think it's fitting and appropriate to take a minute to congratulate these Caney Creek seniors and wish them all the best moving forward. Looks like they are going to run a play, and that's again Robertson going to break into the open field for Cleveland and throw a stiff arm there at the end of that run, get knocked out of bounds.
Number 2, Devontae Robertson with the carry. Tackled out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Late flag comes in at the end of that.
Do me a favor. Tell the high cam to keep running the camera through the handshake.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet.
Be an unsportsmanlike against Caney Creek, so it'll move Cleveland a little bit closer here. Cleveland hungry for more here on the point side. And around up the middle, that's going to be a touchdown. Indians going to tack on one more. Be 36-21 on the scoreboard now to Cleveland.
Number 6, Amir Martin takes it in for the Indian touchdown.
Cleveland's going to go for 2 there. Incomplete. So the score will stay at Cleveland 36, Caney Creek 21.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of the players and coaches, it is the policy of Conroe Independent School District to not allow spectators onto the field after the game. Again, no one is allowed entry onto the field at the conclusion of the game. Thank you for your support of your respective schools and ask you to respect the policies of Conroe Independent School District. And please do not attempt to enter the playing field at the conclusion of the game.
Pop that one up high. And be fair caught by Caney Creek, so they'll get one more possession of the football here tonight. And we thank you all for joining us on this Conroe ISD broadcast here tonight. Hope you've enjoyed all the coverage that we've brought you this season. And again, stay tuned to our social media for playoff coverage. The UIL takes control once the playoffs start, so we're never quite sure what we're going to be allowed to do or kind of what the schedule is going to be, of course, so stay tuned. Throwback pass attempt and a double pass. Not quite executed, and another flag's going to come in. Backyard action from Caney Creek there. Will be a penalty against Cleveland, so going to advance the football for Caney Creek here. 46 seconds left in our game here tonight. It's Caney Creek, a pass hit as he's thrown, so that'll fall incomplete.
Applying the pressure in the backfield, number 24, Joshua Jack of the Indians. Going to bring up second down.
Neither team quite ready to end proceedings here tonight. Still very much going for it on offense. Trying to put more points on the board here tonight. Once again, my name's Jeremy McRail, and I've been joined here tonight by my 11-year-old son and spotter, Matthew. Been a big help getting me player numbers here tonight during this game. So, more laundry comes in. Behind that play, Sebastian's going to stay up and cut ahead, looking for more yardage there. Let's see what the flag is, though. It's going to stop the clock at 30 seconds. That will be a hold against Caney Creek. Three receivers on the field for Caney Creek here. Gonna launch it deep, corner out. Had a man, but fell down as he was trying to make the grab. In fact, Milo, intended man. 14 seconds remaining in our game tonight. 3rd and 20. Down in distance for Caney Creek. Two receivers in the formation, 3 actually for Caney Creek here. Split out one more here late, getting lined up. Run up the middle. That should be our last play of the game. We'll break up the sideline. Hope he'll get out of bounds, so we'll have one more. 4 seconds left. Really nice run, though. John Milo. This should be a throw into the end zone, probably. Reverse flea flicker. Well covered, and that's going to be it for our action tonight. Cleveland is going to win 36-21 over Caney Creek. Thank you for joining us tonight.
With our final score, Cleveland 36, Caney Creek 21.
For over 40 years, Wood Forest National Bank has proudly supported the youth and schools of this great community. Our bank has grown through the years, and Montgomery County is our home. With over 30 convenient branch locations right here in Montgomery County, we are your community bank. Next time you're in the area, stop by and say hi. But for now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Hi, it's Donnie Buckaloo from Buckaloo Chevrolet, home of the Better Buy. Buckaloo Chevrolet is here to help you with all your transportation needs. Your experience can be touchless. You can do your paperwork at home instead of coming to our dealership. Plus, we'd be happy to deliver your vehicle to you. And remember, at Buckaloo Chevrolet, our prices are real. We only advertise rebates you qualify for. Visit us in Conroe or shop BuckalooChevrolet.com. See you soon.
It's a better buy at Buckaloo.
What if everyone could heal like a pro? As the official healthcare provider for the Houston Texans, we use our experience to treat every patient with the same elite level of care. Studying the human body at its peak to better treat it when it's not. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Or just looking for a place for good, reliable service? Go with the name you know. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. The Gullo family has been serving the Conroe Woodlands area since 1970. So the next time you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or just need service, do yourself a favor and go see Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford. Or log on anytime at GulloAuto.com. Gullo, let's drive.
It's not enough to be the leader in robotic-assisted procedures if we're not by your side for every step of your recovery, guiding you back to what makes you, you. Because it's not enough to replace your knee if we're not getting you to the moments that can't be replaced. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.